YUNKJunk!
Hey, everybody! Welcome to What Is This Podcast, the show where we talk about Zach's hair and his amazing ability to get pimples. And also, we sing songs, we talk about characters we like. And Luke would like to debut his Pete Davidson impression. Luke, take it away.
I'm Pete Davidson, and I don't give a fuck. That's it.
Cole, I think you had one as well.
My dad died in 9/11.
What do you got, Zach?
That's honestly not that bad.
It's not at all. That's why I wanted to start with it.
Oh, had you seen him do it before, or you just put him on the spot?
He did it right before we started, but I was waiting for you to hit record. And that's
I was doing so well before. I guess. Yeah.
And that's
not good.
That's a look behind the curtain. That's what we said on SNL. I thought for sure I was going to get fired.
I thought I was going to get fired. He like pronounces R's
Fired.
really hard.
But Adam Sandler decided this is warping into something else.
Got it.
It's pretty little. It's more little Nicky.
Remember
Yeah.
that guy? Get in the flask, Cassius. Get in the flask.
That's it. That's it.
That's Pete
Yes.
Davidson.
It's little Nicky.
Did you guys watch this show?
Talk like little Nicky.
Bupkis?
Yeah.
I did. I enjoyed it. It was okay. I have a weird like phobia. It's a weird thing where I can't finish like the last episode of most season finales of like Sopranos. Like I never got to I didn't watch the last episode. Breaking Bad, I couldn't watch the last episode. Better
What?
Call Saul, I'm like afraid. I'm either afraid that it's ending or I'm afraid that something big has to happen where I'm just afraid to experience it.
You don't want to finish it. You liked it so much.
You don't want it to end.
It's like a book.
You don't want summer to ever end, do you, Luke?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm a procrastinator.
I'm not.
I
I would
truly,
classify Bupkis with Sopranos
I know.
and Breaking Bad.
We got to the point where he was in. I don't want to spoil it, but he was with Machine Gun Kelly. Did you watch it? And he's in the room, doing bad things. And I remember, like, I don't know, something was going on, but it was giving me so much anxiety. And my wife and I just like turned it off. We never went back and finished it.
I get that. I have a weird thing with season finales. I get like really emotional with even shows that I'm like not invested in. Shows that are just kind of like whatever shows to me because I get the same feeling over and over. I'm like, oh, another year or whatever, another season has gone by. They created something. They made a whole thing. They put it out there, and I haven't done that yet. And it makes me so sad every single time something ends. It's like, what have I done in that period of time? It's always like a reflection of me.
Yeah, no, yeah. So you're sort of projecting it onto yourself.
I can get that with music sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking about that yesterday. I literally was. Even when I was in the middle of a project, something that I could be proud of, I still had in my mind that I was doing nothing. And I was like, I have like that guilt, that artist guilt. It sounds like we all do.
Have you? I started reading this book. Have you read this book?
No.
No.
Letters to a Young Poet.
Yeah, read this book. It's incredible.
Why?
It's just inspiring. I think any artist, any creative, anybody who's making things is just like really a call to call to arms, if you will. Which is we could get into that expression if I'm using it right. Am I? I don't know. What does it have?
I don't know.
I'm not
pretending
sure.
like you.
Is it?
Everybody pull their arms up, but it's just like it's
A
just
call to arms.
it makes you well, one inspired.
Hey,
but
hey, is this
works.
arms? I'm trying to reach arms. This is a call to arms.
No, but your arm has to be a phone. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this Luke's arm? We're attempting a call to arms.
I'm trying to make an arm pun right now, but I can't come up with any.
That's okay.
Is
But
this funny enough?
question for you. I only want lefty. So can you come without righty? Because righty's not so. Oh my God, is this righty? Oh my
This is
God, I'm
righty.
so sorry. This is righty.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. How's school? All right, I gotta go.
Fine. I'll give you lefty.
I just got buzzed in.
Hey.
I just got buzzed in. This is Armadillo here. They call me Arms.
Call him in.
Okay.
I'm a fucking armadillo, and I talk like Pete Davidson. I'm a fucking armadillo.
No, we don't want armadillos. No, you got the wrong number, armadillo. We want arms.
Oh, okay.
We want. Hey guys, this is Fred Armisen.
Oh,
Nice.
Fred, get the fuck out of here.
No, I'll just get on my plane and go back to Portland. It'll be awesome.
yeah. Who was doing that? His impression recently.
It's definitely Bill Hader.
Bill Hader, yeah.
Hater.
I stole that from him. I have my
Yeah.
I go out, I have my
so-
coffee, and then I
it's
get
so
on my
great.
plane and I fly to Portland, and then I fly back from Portland.
Yeah, I was just listening to him on a. You know what? We're not gonna
Talk
divert
about
it
another
to other
podcast.
podcasts. Other podcasts don't exist.
Here's what I don't like. I don't like the book because I don't understand what it's about. So what is the book about? Because the best book on being an artist, bar none, is literally a call to arms, and it's called The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield.
No way.
Yep. And if you haven't read it, though, you should, because the point of it is your job as an artist is to show up every day and to do the work of being an artist, which is putting yourself in a position where you can accept the muse into your life, and you will not be able to accept the muse unless you set up times of day that it's like, this is writing time. So your job is to figure out when's your right time and then sit down and wait for it to happen and to churn out crap. And even if it's bad, the job is to churn it out. The job is not to make something great. It's to continually churn things out until something eventually gets great. It's the same thing with building muscles. You have to show up and build your arms every day, even when it feels like you're not growing at all. And then eventually you will grow. It's about showing up and doing the work. Show up every damn day. Most artists are weak. Be strong.
What?
The
What's
irony,
your-
I don't think you can teach art too. And so I read all these things. I'm like, fuck it. What do they know? And yet I continue. I think it's about motivation more than anything. Staying in a space of where you're motivated by things, you're inspired. I think that's really for me, because I don't want to speak for all artists.
I'm happy to.
I didn't say that was the best book, Terry. I just said it was a book. But for me, staying in a place of inspiration, of like, whether it's listening to music, watching films, reading, blah, 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 a place where I continuously want to keep working, because I can get so ADHD and like bored, even with the things I love the most. I could be like, I can never do this again and be perfectly fine with it, which isn't true. But, for like a week, I could just fuck off.
Yeah.
You need to find the balance, because you said before that sometimes watching something will get you unhappy and sad that you're not doing enough, but watching the right things will motivate you. So you need like the perfect balance, it sounds like.
Yeah, not even that. Because I like watching shitty things. I don't think it's sad. The sad has nothing to do with the quality. Like I said, I watched like the end of Miss Maisel. I was like, oh, they put in 7 seasons of such hard work and costume design. What did I do? Like, it's just weird.
You didn't do
I
shit.
get that.
You didn't put on a
Maybe
dress. You didn't
I
go
take that
tell
back.
jokes. You didn't become Jewish. You didn't do anything.
I know none of it.
Miss Maisel
I
did
don't
it
know
for
why I
you.
use that as my example of a bad show. That is a fantastic fucking show.
I've never
watched
I've
it.
never started it.
It's solid. I think you guys would like it too.
I distinctly remember having emotions at the end of Friends, and not because I watched it, but because my family watched it, and so to me it represented like the end of an era in my life, because like I always remember on Thursdays you'd walk in and I'd see my family doing that, enjoying that, and certainly I enjoyed some stuff too. I mean, sitcoms were way better when in the time they were received, like they meant something more then. But the one that still to this day just demolishes me was the last episode of Boy Meets World.
Ooh.
Because the last episode of Boy Meets World, he looks at the kid, who I think is his new little brother, or something crazy happens, and he goes, he's going through it. He's like, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna live here. You're gonna live next door to Mr. Feeney. He'll teach you everything you've ever wanted to know, and then you'll go off into the world and have your own adventure. And he goes, Boy Meets World. Which is corny, but he delivers it perfectly. Of like, that's the last line of the show. It's amazing.
Ooh, that got me. That just got me, man.
Those Savage brothers, man, they raised us.
They're savages.
I gotta get rid of my cat.
It's funny that you bring that up, Terry. I've been watching. Me and my writing partner Gabe, we started a new project recently, and we've been watching the Wonder Years.
Oh yeah, the new one or the old one?
No, the original.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Best intro song.
Would you stand up and walk out on me?
Oh, baby, now.
Lend me your ears. Sing your song.
I'll try not to sing out of here.
Oh, baby, now.
It's the best type, like,
And they're all like waving at the camera because it's the 70s. Like,
well,
Yeah.
the first season is 66, but it debuted in 86. And did you know this? Every episode of The Wonder Years is released exactly 20 years to the day. So the day the episode came out is 20 years from the day the episode takes place in the show.
Google time. I am challenging that it started in 1986. The Wonder Years.
Yeah.
I wonder if the years
1988.
Whatever. It's 20 years to the date. Fuck
No,
that.
yeah, but I was alive. Damn it.
88. So we want to make that classic sitcom show. It's Wonder Years style. You get the voiceover of the adult version looking back on his life. And it's Wonder Years in the sense that they always tie in like historical events of like what's happening in that year. But we just want to put it in the 90s in like the ghetto in Miami. And instead of like learning these lessons through like this wholesome family thing, you're learning the same lessons that every sitcom has ever done. You're just learning them through, as Jay-Z says, his ghetto point of view. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily even learning them in the right way. Maybe you're learning lesson through a terrible fashion or something dangerous or violent, but it's always those same classic like sitcom lessons is essentially of what
I had my first wet dream in the ghetto of Miami. Is that what you're saying? Or like my first kiss, my first homecoming. And is that what you're saying? My first period.
I thought you were going to say, guys, since our last conversation, I had a wet dream.
Luke and I had a whole conversation without y'all, though.
How was that?
Honestly, really funny.
Funny.
We got two new things for sure. One of them is now we sing songs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby, no.
I mean, we sang a lot of 90s songs. Is that what is that?
He's still singing the Wonder Years.
Oh, baby, no. Joe Cocker.
It's
No.
kind of, you got a little Hootie and the Blowfish there too. Almost a Hootie and the Bowlfish.
Yeah.
The Bowlfish.
Fishbowl.
Joe Cocker.
How you doing? Joe Gacker. I sing songs originally by the Beatles. I'm Joe Cocker.
The Beatles.
Have you ever seen him when he performs? He does this crazy shit with his body. He like has a seizure as he's singing. It's hilarious.
He has another great song that he sings with a woman. What is it? Anybody know? Anybody big Joe
Let
Cocker
it
fan?
be.
He's
Let
sick,
it be. Let it be.
Rivers to cross.
Oh, it's love lift us up where we belong, where the eagles fly on a mountain high. Yeah.
He's kind of like.
And then the girls, love lift us up where we belong.
Oh shit.
Like the guy. Who's the guy in 4-year-old version where he's like, if I come inside and blah blah blah's playing on this TV again, I'm gonna fucking kill everybody.
Oh,
Michael McDonald.
It's Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald.
If I come in and hear
Yamo be there. That's it.
Yeah, if I come in and hear Yamo be there one more time, Yamo burn this place to the ground, I think is the line.
My wife loves that.
Love lift us where we belong.
There's a scene in that movie that I love. It's right after he runs away from the poker scene, and then he just tries to go to sleep and he can't, and like the lighting just like switches from night to day, and he's just like,
This is
oh,
gonna be fun.
this is gonna be bad.
Yeah. He's convincing himself that it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said this is gonna be bad.
No, and then he says, yeah, he's telling himself they're not gonna remember. Those guys, they're cool. Those are cool. This is gonna be bad.
And then he goes in, he just gets hey Andy, what's up? And then the one dude's like, yo dick is my dick. I got you, Andy. I got you.
Ever had a moment like that where like you don't want people to know, and then the next like they're not gonna know. And the next day you show up and everyone knows. I'm trying to.
Every failure I've ever had. I have had 0 private failures, only extremely public ones.
Yeah.
I can't think of any.
Public failure.
All right, here's one. Have you ever had a moment where you're like talking about somebody or like somebody's like mom or hot sister, and they're standing right behind you and you don't know it?
Yeah.
He's right behind me right now, isn't he?
Yeah, like one of those
I heard
moments.
everything you said.
I heard everything you said.
Go inside, fuck my wife.
Harold and, was that Harold and Kumar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
What in
I did.
That guy's so funny.
Chris I want to say
The guy from
Chris Maloney?
what?
Maloney.
Yeah,
From
he's the I love
Law
that he
and
did
Order.
Hot Wet American Summer. Hot Wet
He's so good
Teen
in that.
American Summer
He's so
while he
good
was
there.
still
Cook.
SVU guy. Like that I
He's
think that was
still
his first
SVU
comedic
guy.
role.
He still does SVU.
Does he still do it?
Yeah.
Dude's jacked.
He had a couple episodes on Veep too, where he was like
Yeah, he was a fitness guy.
Julia Louis. He was their personal trainer, and then they ended up dating while she was president.
I never
So
watched.
oh man, that's such a good show. I rewatch it pretty frequently.
I haven't rewatched it. Yeah, is that still on? Or is that over?
HBO, it's on Max. No. They did
Runs.
what? 6 or 7 seasons.
Lovely.
I love how much of an asshole she is. She's so on like the Louis Dreyfus. But no, in real life, she is so honest and like not that fake. Like there's a lot of like Hollywood people that'll go on like podcasts and stuff that give like the fake answers. Like, yeah, no, it's great. No, I love you. No, this is she's like she like doesn't want to be there, and it's like very clear, and I love that about her.
She's great. I saw her. She was in that Jonah Hill black white people comedy that was just so fucking terrible. And
She's the mom.
she was like the only good spot in it.
Was it bad? Was it really?
Yeah,
as-
it was awful.
It was so bad.
Wait, black
It's called
people.
You
Black
People.
people were playing white people.
No, it's called You People. It's just about like an interracial marriage with Jonah Hill.
Oh,
He's
on
getting
Netflix.
married
I didn't
to a
see
black
that.
chick.
Is that
Why
Eddie
did
Murphy?
they do that?
Eddie Murphy is the girl's
No.
dad.
Eddie Murphy's like phoning it in the whole time, and you can see he just
Yeah.
doesn't be there.
Yeah.
Why? Why did they?
They
Why
got
did
rich,
Jonah
man.
Hill go along with it? Isn't he better than that?
He wrote it.
He produced it. Yeah, that was his gig.
It was terrible. She was really good in it. She was funny.
And then what's the guy, the dad or her husband's name in the movie? He was good. He was a bright spot. David Duchovny.
I
Oh,
love David
Duchovny's
Duchovny.
always awesome.
Always.
Yeah.
awesome.
He's never
He
been
was
bad.
good.
He's about to be in Meg Ryan's big romantic comeback. She's in a new rom-com. The queen of rom-com.
He's gonna be in Meg Ryan's big romantic pussy.
Probably.
Sounds like David's doing a favor.
No, I just love Meg Ryan. She's finally making another
What's
romantic.
her story? What's that story? She can't like. How old is she?
I can tell you. I just looked it up. Meg Ryan explains why she took an 8-year acting break. Film is a job and not a lifestyle. Then get out. Like, then get out,
Get
Meg.
bad plastic
I hate
surgery.
that.
That's
Fuck
fine.
that.
Yeah, she fucked up her face, is the reality.
That's why.
Yeah, she's gross. And
Get high.
She was the best, man. She was the best. I loved that woman so
Yeah.
bad.
She was a cutie.
Oh, God, I loved her.
Not my type.
She's everybody's type.
not
There was
mine.
a
Now I don't like
girl-
her at all. Like,
What?
don't call it
Now-
a job. Just phoning in your job. That's what Eddie Murphy did in You People. Whoa!
Oh, he's coming for you.
Gotcha.
He never phoned it in. That's the greatest, arguably the greatest rom-com actress who's ever lived.
Why is that something?
Is she?
What?
When Harry met Sally.
Well, sure.
You Got Mail, Sleepless in Seattle.
Same
Those are the
movie.
3 biggest rom-coms. Yeah, it is the same movie. Directed by the same people with the same actors. It's still great.
Yeah, but is it her?
You
Or is
People
it
Got
is
Mail?
it Tom Hanks and is it
Nora Ephron.
Nora Ephron's great. She is great. Can't take that away from her.
No, it's her. It's for sure her. And
More
yeah,
like
a little bit.
Nora Ephron. Dude, I'm coming in hot.
More like Nora Jones. Am I right? I mean, come on, dude.
I like Nora Jones.
More like
She's good, man.
she's got good songs.
Wait, whoa.
Like
Wait, Nora
Like
Ephron did all of them?
Efron.
Yeah. That's
All
her
3 of
thing.
those movies is Nora Ephron. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. I thought When Harry Met Sally,
No, that's Rob Reiner.
I thought so, but she's showing up here. Oh, she wrote it.
She wrote it.
Wow.
Wow. Cole, you've been loving Low Key. You watching Low Key?
Oh yeah. New episode today.
Is
We'll
it?
watch it right after this.
The
Yeah,
last
it comes out.
one was really good. And you know why? Because the best actor in the world, he recently got canceled. You can't really talk about him because he punches ladies right in their face. But he was
Jonathan
really on the show.
Supposedly.
Haters are gonna hate.
The girl just got arrested.
That
Problem solved.
charges on him.
Yeah, today. She just got arrested.
I mean, a bunch of texts came out right after where she was like, I made this up.
Yeah. Well, we knew that going in. This was a weird story. Like,
You
I
know,
love
Disney
that
would
guy.
have let him go. Marvel would have let him go.
Yeah,
You know,
but
they're a
they
huge.
almost did, even if he did nothing, even with a claim, Disney has to be like, just because of
Yeah.
this day and age, they can't even.
well, I mean, supposedly it
Yet
is.
They did. And
I
yet
think it
they
is
are.
rewritten. Like, I don't think he's going to be the villain of Avengers or any of that anymore. I think they
Oh,
are
right.
doing
Yeah.
a shift.
He is. He is. He's the big bad. He's the new.
No, he was.
Thanos.
He was, but I think they've shifted it out, but left him in Loki. I
I
think
think they're going to test the waters with Loki, and if people don't complain, they're going to keep him.
Am I the only-
He's pretty desperate.
is that
Sounds fair.
bothering anybody else?
What? The cat?
No. The way Zach is
What?
The way Zach is pronouncing this. Is that bothering anyone else?
It's bothering me.
Like
I-
low
Wait,
key,
what?
what's the issue?
I have an
Low
issue
key.
because I thought I was missing
Low
out
key.
on like some rap show because it was on the DL or you were talking about it low key and low key was the title, not Loki, the god of mischief.
Low key.
Are you watching Low Key?
Like I like to
It's the
say,
one
'cause
all the
it's
way at the end of the piano.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like that, the two things I want to say is like never has there been a historic rise like that motherfucker. He was going to be on top of the world, and at the same time, never has there been such a historic fall. Like he went from everything to fucking nothing in like a
That's
year.
how it happens.
One
That's how it
fell swoop.
happens.
One fell swoop. But he is so good at that character. At
Yeah,
everything. He's just
The
incredible.
stutter, that was probably his creative choice to have the stutter for Victor Timely.
I'm sure everything is. I know who is acting. We have the same acting coach.
I love little choices.
Do
like
you
that.
really?
What?
You have the same acting coach?
Yeah, he studies with this guy Berg, who I study with, who's a Yale teacher.
Yale. So where is Yale?
Oh, she
Yeah, it was
also
on the
all
East
her
Coast,
charges were dropped, by the way.
All the charges were dropped.
Yeah, the accuser's
So he
charges
should
were all
be good.
dropped.
All right, low key. I think it might work out for him.
Loki
Is it documentary or documentary?
Documentary.
documentary.
If I make it, it's documentary. But
Ooh. Oh shit! I was wondering, like, is Cole
Nice.
laughing or?
I was.
That was just painfully through my nose. Also, is it? Maybe you guys have noticed this sweet hat I'm wearing.
It's pretty sick, dude.
Is the expression yolk on your face or egg on your face?
egg on your face.
And that's supposed to be like a humbling thing. Like you got
Yeah,
egg
you
on
could
your-
get yoked though.
Yo, Key.
I'm finally wearing shirts that fit me. Like I finally switched to extra large, and it changes you. I feel small because I'm like
those
swimming.
Barstool commercials finally got you. You get
Barstool?
they're always like advertising for like generic big boy clothing.
I think
They
Terry.
are?
Each episode, your shirt should get bigger and bigger,
Yeah.
like subtly.
You know what I mean?
Cat is
Like,
killing.
I'm wearing fucking boring white guy pants today.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you about these boring white guy pants. Oh, look at this boring white guy shirt. It fits so good for me to sit around and do nothing in. Oh man. All right, that's an ad for next week.
Are you talking about like casual tees and like?
Just you know those advertisements I'm talking
Well, yeah,
about.
I've bought clothes based on those advertisements, but I don't think it's ever those words. Usually, it's
Yeah.
like, oh wow, that shirt fits great around your arms and hides your belly. True
Exactly.
classic. That's it. True classic
True
is what
classic. Nice.
I got into a screaming match with my girlfriend because she wanted to throw out some T-shirts, and I was like, you can't abandon a true classic. It hugs the
Oh, you gotta
pipes
go.
just right. You get what's next? Are we gonna turn our back on Levi's?
No. Levi's are back and better than ever. Levi's are great.
It's Levi's.
The way they advertised it, it's like
Oh,
we're
Oh.
slouchy podcast. I guess we're podcasters. I can't fucking shit on it. But
Man, I went
I mean,
when last
like, you
time.
don't have to work out or try. Just wear this T-shirt. It'll hide everything for you.
Last time we went to Brooklyn, we went to go see a Little Brother concert. That was St. Patty's Day, and we're hanging out with my buddies who live in Brooklyn. And I didn't realize I never care about the fashion, especially in New York City when, like, you see the fashion, you see the trends happening. Bless you. And I didn't realize even my friends Will and Nick were so into the fashion. My friend Nick was telling me what the style is of the day. And then Will turns to me and goes, yeah, Luke's style is still in 2016. And I still haven't let that go. It's still like, and I got the, like,
What
I've
was
always, I
style
just,
2016.
My style hasn't changed in probably 8 years.
Yeah, they're
No.
good.
Now,
me neither.
8. I could go further. I bet. I mean, that same friend of yours would probably be like, "Oh my God, Terry's like 2000 late."
I mean,
I'm still 2008. You still 2008.
late.
They say that
No.
your personal style stops evolving when psychology or
What?
Zach
No,
says,
this is
"Here's
deep.
our newest segment." Zach
Yeah.
tries to say something very intelligent and can't
Profound.
make it through.
no,
This is deep.
When psychology,
Throw in the word psychology.
Did
I'll-
you
the word will come to
know
me. Don't worry about
they
it.
say
correlation
They say-
is not causation?
correlation.
Whoa!
No, they say.
Do you remember everyone
where-
who took psychology in college would always say that? And you're like, you took psychology because you're an idiot, not because you're going to be a psychologist.
Your
they say-
mind's Venn diagram. All right, go.
wherever
It's
you were
more like a Venn diagram.
when you had most self-esteem and confidence in your life, whatever that age and period is, you dress like that forever.
Well, that's now, but you know what's funny? I think I might.
I'm
I
dressing like myself tomorrow.
no, I'm this close to switching to being a suit guy.
Do it.
I
You
think
won't.
I'm there. I think I'm ready.
You won't.
Shit.
Yeah.
So
I might
like
do it.
that means you have to get up. You have to have like 15 suits because people will catch on. You know, you'll have
Have you
gotta
ever
have
seen that Steve Harvey clip?
7.
One for
Okay.
every day, and you wear it
You just
on
look-
that same day always. It's Tuesday.
Till you-
Terry's wearing his blue suit. Wednesday, pinstripe.
until you die, and then which day do they bury you in? On the day you died, they just that suit, or do you have a special death suit?
Oh, I already bought my suit for when I die.
Really?
Oh, so that's
It's purple.
just a
It was
you
on
don't
sale?
touch it.
It was yeah, it was on sale. It has gold trim and like one of those like beyond tuxedo, like it's a full dress back.
Like
and
it's meat, like it's no animal in your suit.
yeah,
I
and
prefer-
I
I prefer
requested
the
that I be turned into a marionette that is always in this cool suit and can be
What about
cheered.
like a tear off, a rip off suit?
Airwaves.
So like a tearaway. So like during your funeral, somehow like someone turns and rips it off.
Oh man.
I'd rather
That would
rather
be-
Zach show up to the funeral and say, "Tara, this is for you," and just rips off some tearaway pants and just leaves.
And sing-
Anyway,
Because
And then
they
the
took
Wonder Year
my
song plays. Exactly.
this is because they took my tear away. Nothing on that. That's funny.
Man,
Nothing on that joke.
One
Sorry,
more,
I-
one more time.
Do it again.
go ahead.
This is because they took my tear away.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm tear.
Hair.
No, but you say they took away my tearaway. It took my tearaway, but then you have to sit there and let it process in people's brains. And
Right.
and they're like,
Yeah.
no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
But
here
they
you
never
never
go.
did.
take my freedom.
You know what's weird?
What?
We probably will be at each other's funerals.
No,
Not obviously
I'm gonna
not
be
all of
left-
us.
Left on the side of the road. Nobody's gonna even know. You're just never gonna see me again. You
That's depressing. You tried that. We had to start a podcast to get you back into our lives.
know?
Yeah, you were thinking about that while you were shitting in the back of Carl's Jr. or whatever it was. You're like, this is it. This is where they find me.
You're calling back.
I think that's a great. I mean, it's just to keep yourself alive. I'm often like, ooh, do we want to die here? Is this where we want to be found? No, let's get the fuck out of here immediately.
I've said this before. I really think I'm gonna pull a grizzly man when I'm like 89.
Just go into the woods.
Yeah, and the kids will be like, Grandpa was a badass. Pop went out fighting bears.
Have you ever
Yeah,
watched
you
that
you
doc-
made it like 5
Yeah.
feet into the woods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just tripped over like one stick.
Or better yet, I'm just
Pop was a badass, man. Oh shit! Oh, ouch!
We think
Help me!
yes, he was eaten by a bear. Yes, but we think that he just fell.
He fell.
We have his letter right here.
He soiled himself.
I'm falling. Help! I'm falling. I've badly injured myself.
there's an awesome Family Guy joke
Help
where
from the other leg. I think I could make it.
Will Ferrell.
where like Stewie gets stabbed and he's dying. He's like, oh no, and while I'm dead, I soiled myself, and definitely not 5 minutes earlier.
While I'm dead.
I miss a good
can't
poop
remember the
joke.
Last time
I'm badly burned.
very badly burned.
You shot me. Why did you shoot me?
You shot me right in the arm. That's the first time I remember seeing Will Ferrell in a movie.
Yeah.
That was so early on that I didn't even notice that it was him. I was so young that I didn't even know who that was.
He played like a Middle Eastern guy. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
He's got a fez on.
Did you guys ever see
I think his name
Eurovision?
was Fed or something like that. Or it was, what was his name? It was something
What?
Middle East. His
My
name,
name?
character's name.
My
Yassif.
Is a lot of vagina.
I remember, dude. That
Why
Jamie and I
won't
watched
you
it.
die?
I remember that girl sitting in the tub just exploded my brain.
That was the hottest woman I've
dude.
ever-
Oh, the boobies? Yeah.
And
that
they're
was-
floating.
hottest woman I've
We
ever-
were together,
Me too.
Zach. I think we were at my birthday party,
What?
and my
Watching
dad
Austin
rented
Powers?
us Austin Powers, and also Sean Burmell got him to rent an R-rated movie.
You must have been in 4th grade at that time.
I moved. Oh, well, this is crazy. I'm.
What
I
the
was thinking
heck
about
was
this.
that movie that we rented? Oh,
I don't know.
Ben Stiller. Wait. Ben Stiller, Farley Brothers.
Something about Mary.
Yes. Yeah, I remember seeing Austin
Everybody
Powers and
knew
Something
that
About
birthday.
Mary in one night.
That's such a perfect night.
Yeah, man.
Did you guys
I would do
actually
that-
watch
I'd
him?
do that tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, baby, now.
So we had the VHS. We owned it. Our
We had the
parents,
second one.
naive. They would play it for us. We had a
We had the
Like-
second ones.
TV and a tape player in our van, and we would drive down to Myrtle Beach. Was Austin Powers too?
Yeah, it was The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah, and they would play it, and we all 5 of us kids watching it.
And our 6-year-old little sisters knew every word.
It was their favorite movie, and we didn't understand the innuendo and all that. But yeah, I can't believe they just fucking let us watch that all the time.
What's that? My dad took me
Oh
out
God.
the last day of 5th grade. He took me out of school and we went and saw Spy Who Shagged Me in theaters. And it was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, we used to go, my dad and I used to go to movies, and we almost went to see 8 Mile together. And just imagine like 7th grade me seeing the sex scene, because it's such like a heavy breathing and just like
There's no
thrusting.
music or anything. Yeah. At least it's quick.
Is it? They kind of like switch
It comes
positions a
fast.
few
It
times.
comes like right away.
That's what they all say.
Oh, she licks her hand though too to get it.
Oh
wet.
yeah.
Ooh, that's graphic.
Yeah.
It's like in a factory too, so there's an element of danger.
So instead, we saw striptease,
That
Yeah.
came out the same year for sure.
and he had his
That
arm
was
around me
pretty
the
good.
entire time,
Here you go, son.
and I went.
No.
We're not calling him this week.
That had Demi Moore.
Uh,
Actually,
Hey guys, Fuck a Papa
He's a-
Doc. Fuck a clock.
Oh God, I love it. That scene.
Go home. Write down something suspenseful.
He ain't a
Um,
gangster. His real name's Clarence. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
Real nice marriage.
Yeah, it's all time. It's all time. Are you guys just making this up right now?
Yep. I'm just telling you guys a story
Am I actually Clarence?
about my dad. He ain't a gangster. His real name's Clarence. Is that
Yeah.
my dad's name? And Clarence's parents have
Yeah.
a real nice
Real
marriage.
nice marriage.
Everybody,
you know,
313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow.
and notice, while everyone's hands up,
Everybody.
What
from
does he
the
say?
313. While he stands tough, notice that this man does not have his hands up.
hands up. That was my dad. We're talking about my dad.
Yep.
Call him.
Speaking of my dad,
Clarence.
I've got some news. He's not available this week.
Why?
He I don't know. He's busy. He's
You
busy.
just said stop fucking calling me.
So how's
Well, he
Pete?
didn't answer last week.
Yeah, he did.
But I talked to him on Saturday about that. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, no, I'm like, okay, whatever. He wants to do a 30-minute interview next week.
Okay.
So let's do that.
That'd be amazing.
What's
Can
that?
we come
Thursday?
with hard-hitting questions?
Yeah, Brent, come with questions. Let's make it very interesting for him.
Yeah, I can do
Really
it.
gangster. His real name's Pete.
How's the Steely band going?
He lives in a house. He ain't live on the street.
The man's having a wet dream right in his seat.
He ain't a gangster. His real name's Pete. And Pete's feet are some real nice feet. Yeah, he brought it up to me. We went up north to North Creek as a family this past weekend. We spent
What's that like?
What?
3 days and 2 nights.
You what?
Yeah, Luke, we didn't tell you.
What?
Is that real? You all went on
No,
a
we
picnic
did.
without Luke?
No, Luke was there. Luke was there.
Is that what Jamie was talking about?
We didn't tell him, but he found out.
Yeah, they invited his wife and kid, but
He showed up. But my dad was bringing that up. Luke, did you notice that when he did that? Cole, you
Yeah.
practiced it? You've been practicing Steely Dan song?
Yeah, I rolled my eyes. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, it's a
And I
Steely
just,
fan.
I did Michael McDonald and Peg and said, "Bird," and then I was like, does that answer your question?
come back to me. I'm your
It's your
shot.
favorite.
It's your favorite movie.
I met
Does
Michael
that-
McDonald once.
Is that advice?
Really? Did he say, yeah, I'm going to give you this autograph. But
No.
first,
No, it was I was shooting a thing for Temple College, Temple University.
Grandin.
And he performed there. And I went Temple Grandin, that's funny. And then I went
with Michael McDonald?
Cows in that fucking thing.
What? What's
He's like,
going on?
moo, moo, moo,
I was obsessed with
I'm a
that.
cow.
peaceful. Give him a peaceful death.
I love corn like a chicken. A bark,
Did you
bark,
guys ever
bark.
watch that Temple Grandin HBO movie?
I love that movie. I love that. That movie makes me cry.
Temple
Okay.
Grandin? And who's the chick? It was Claire
Danes.
Danes.
Danes. And very
Claire
convincing.
Danes.
Very
Okay, we're going back to your story.
I don't know where we're at.
What,
I don't know
now?
how we got here.
Yeah, no, I don't. We cut Terry's Temple story.
I
Michael
wasn't even-
McDonald.
I was lost even during
Yeah.
that.
You were saying cut that story, right?
Yeah, because you were saying some mean words about Michael McDonald. You
Yeah,
called
cut
him
that
certain
No, I
words.
wasn't.
Dylan.
I said
Dylan,
nothing
cut
negative
down all
about
the
Michael. I
fucking
love Michael McDonald.
inflammatory remarks.
Can we all? Can we all
I
do
got
a
to say
Michael-
something cool to him. I was in the.
Temple Grandin.
Exactly.
McDonald.
That's exactly what I said.
That's what you said to Michael
I'm Temple
McDonald.
Grandin. He said, I'm Michael McDonald.
How
Ooh.
about a McChicken?
Michael McDonald as a ghost. That's the impression. Go. Boo. Boo.
I've been
I'm
haunting.
gonna
Grandin.
haunt you in your sleep. You better not wake up now. Cause I'm I'm a doobie brother. I'm a ghosty doobie.
Dad, doobie brother.
I think I'm gonna be Temple Grandin for Halloween.
Okay.
You should.
She would
All
just
right.
scare cows, but
I'm
then
gonna be
she
Claire
invented
Danes
important
for Halloween.
things.
Yamo not be there cause I'm dead.
That's the ghost.
I'm the love interest in Ghost. Me and Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm not dead.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is a ghost.
Hold on, do the Ghostbusters tune as Michael McDonough.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. He's the villain. He's actually the
In the neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't scared of ghosts.
Who you gonna call?
Call Ghostbusters.
You know you gotta call these Ghostbusters. You gotta call the Ghostbusters.
One day I was
100 ghosts.
There's a giant marshmallow man.
I'm Temple Grandin. You guys got to
One
watch
time-
that. Man, it's fire.
That costume is gonna flop.
I like
hard.
that movie.
I bet you do.
I remember there's a scene at the end where she's like,
I'm
there's
Temple
like they're talking about like autism, and she goes up and starts speaking on stage, and it's like everyone stops and listens, and she's got
Yeah.
like a
It's
new
that-
purpose.
for your
Now
company.
everybody from the 313,
Hold the phone.
put your hands up and follow me. My wife is like, what the?
Fuck clock. He ain't a
My daughter is
gangster.
like,
Real name's Clarence. That could be a Doobie Brothers song. And Clarence's parents have a real good
real nice
marriage.
marriage.
Sarah, you're saying this here podcast has 70 followers, or your company's YouTube page has 70 followers?
YUNKJunk has 70. But it's-
YUNKJunk, which
but
is the
it's
podcast.
growing. That's not a thing. People don't follow individual podcasts.
Really?
Yeah, they just follow you've subscribed to something on YouTube? No?
Sure.
So next week I'm gonna have a microphone. I'm gonna really do it.
Cool.
Set it up.
Next week, I really feel like we're gonna figure out what this show is.
I think we're getting there. I think it's just Cole singing Michael McDonald.
Yeah,
I love
singing is a part of it, but maybe a little less.
Less Temple Grandin.
Maybe shit. Well, no, you can represent Temple Grandin
Not
properly.
that.
I
Not
feel like
so much-
Temple Grandin.
I'm gonna say it's like it's like one of us who's really describing things in a way that could get me in trouble long term.
Basketball. Sorry.
Basketball. Basketball.
Basketball.
Give me the ball, cause I'm gonna dunk it.
Woo!
Terry,
Boo,
you know, it's
boo,
the
boo.
power of editing. You know, you like
Basketball, give
Yeah,
me
whenever Temple Grandin shows up, we'll just do just a picture of. You know, we should just like create. We should create a script, and we all have characters, and maybe we'll find someone who can like animate it, and we'll edit it. So we'll do the whole episode
you want to just
while
start.
we're, and it's got Michael McDonald in it. Basketball.
It's just background music. You keep talking. It's just theme music.
It's
And-
me. I'm Michael McDonald, but a cartoon character.
Perfect.
I brought my own backup singers.
And he started off actually as a baby cow and like worked his way. It's a Temple Grandin story.
Temple Grandin was not a cow.
It's a true. That's that's her life, all right. She started off as a cow, and that's the inspiration behind her story, right?
You can't take the malt out of the man.
Yeah.
And
What are you talking about? You're from the Miami ghetto because you're writing like a script about the Miami ghetto, otherwise known as Malta.
In the tune of the Wonder Years.
What
Every
would
time,
you do
every time
if I
we have to
said-
edit that word with a cow sound or
Well, I think we should get a
No,
graphic
no.
where Temple Grandin pops up and just goes,
Temple
Grandin.
Okay. All right, wait. Let's get a clean shot. A clean.
That
Can
was
we
like
get
a
it clean?
phrase, you know, instead of like Chimmer, she was Temple Grandin.
Temple Grandin.
All right,
Hey there, Temple Grandin.
Yeah.
let's get a clean recording of that, everyone. All right, so Zach,
What would you like me to do?
a clean recording of that so we can use that.
Just doing Temple Grandin?
Yeah. Yes.
You want me to pop up?
You know, maybe you should use that
Yeah,
pen to
yeah,
write
yeah.
something down.
Yeah, do that.
Hold on. I'm Temple Grandin.
All right. Let's get one more, but you got to be a little more center of frame. You got to come up a little higher.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. Ready?
Give us a good flex while you do it.
We're gonna save this forever, right?
Great.
What is he doing?
Temple Grandin. That should be the cover of the thumbnail.
Temple Grandin. I mean, we could probably,
Yeah.
if you could do it clean, we could do a Temple Grandin minute and release it as a short.
Yeah, let's do it. But
Basketball, give me the ball because I'm gonna dunk it. Give me the basketball, I'm gonna dunk it, baby. Give me the basketball.
Is he still alive? Is Michael McDonald
Give me the
still alive?
ball, give me the ball.
hey, Terry, maybe it should just be you and me next week again. I think.
Yeah, he's still kicking. He's 71 years old. But Prince to adore you. That's what I said now. If you want to buy me flowers, just go ahead now.
Spin doctors?
What's
The only
what's
doctors I
sublime
see.
song? I ain't got no.
Terry, do you remember when you hosted the lip sync competition?
Yeah.
I did that song.
You did Two Towers.
You did two
I
two
did
towers, two princes.
Yeah, no, the Lord of the Rings
That was my lip sync. I got second place.
Yes, you did.
That 9/11 song.
Yep, the Twin Towers. You did Twin Princes.
It's a simple
Towers.
song. It's about two princes.
It's about two princes coming up as cows.
About two planes.
It's about two Temple Grandins.
And fuck
Two-
you, did not get second place for the record.
I think he did.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure I got second place.
no, you didn't. You gave a shit performance. I remember.
Well, boys, I gotta go.
That rocker dude won, who came in full costume,
Oh yeah.
and he did fucking AC/DC or some shit.
Did you
It's not
do a
fair.
song? Did you lip sync a song?
Yeah, I got second place.
You got second place, my
I
ass.
got fucking second place. I did Wham. Wake me up before you go, leave me hanging on like.
Isn't that the Doobie Brothers? Oh, work me
Wake
up.
up
Wake me
before
up.
you go. Leave me
I think we should reach out to Michael
hanging on
McDonald.
like a yo-yo.
Oh my god! If we could, oh my god, this is like a Always Sunny getting Danny DeVito. If we got Michael McDonald to be part of our podcast forever,
Yeah, I think
He
we should
might.
reach out
He
to
did
his
a-
estate.
There's randomly, for some reason, I don't know where the fuck I saw it or why I saw this. I'll try to find it. I'll send it to you guys. There was like a news about a young girl that's like 10 years old that randomly just discovered Michael McDonald on the internet
Temple Grandin.
and went to see. Asked, it's her favorite. She like idolizes him like a young girl does Justin Bieber or something. Like,
Yes.
yeah, and she went to one of his shows, and he came and met her, and yeah.
Is he still doing?
what do you
We
what do you call? Because like Bieber fans are believers. What do you call Michael McDonald fans?
Happy Meals.
I was
I like
gonna
that.
say nobody out Michael's the McDonald. No, nobody out
Pizza's the Hut.
Nobody out Pizza's the McDonald.
So I like that. I like that.
Psycho McDonald's.
Yeah.
Let's
The
reach
psych-
out to him. Let's just see what he's doing. I bet we could trick him at the very least to be on our podcast.
Well, we all ruined
And
my
then we just-
we ruined my story, but I went to the bathroom next to him once.
What was his dick like?
It's great.
That's what I was gonna.
Triumphant.
That you were a homo.
Or what does it say in your book of poetry?
You want to hear?
Hold
You
on.
want to end this with a little?
Yeah, end it with a passage.
Gotcha.
And it with a call to Fred Armisen.
And in the 90s, I was in this punk band.
That's your Fred
That
Armisen.
sounded like
Yeah.
that sounded like the
Hard.
girl from American Pie.
Because he's like whispering, but he gets very excited about everything, you know?
Yeah, but he talks like this, and it's like very short, like what's up?
So I was in so Zach's about to be
That's closer. That's way closer than either of us. All
Take
right.
Thank you.
You got to take
wanna
the
end?
10 to the 4 and just get out of here, Dylan.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Californians.
What are you doing here? One of my, I had a staff member say that once. It was so funny. What are you doing here?
All right, ready? Here we go.
Start.
A work of art is good if it has arisen out of necessity. That is the only way one can judge it. So, dear sir, I can't give you any advice but this: to go into yourself, see how deep the place is from which your life flows at its source, and you will find the answer to the question of whether you must create. Accept that answer, just as it was given to you, without trying to interpret it. Perhaps you will discover that you are called to be an artist. Then take that destiny upon yourself and bear it, its burden and its greatness, without ever asking what reward might come from outside. For the creator must be a world for himself and must find everything in himself and in nature, to whom his whole life is devoted. But after this descent into yourself and into your solitude, perhaps you will have to renounce becoming a poet. One feels one could live without writing, then one shouldn't write at all. Nevertheless, even then, this self-searching that I ask of you will not have been for nothing. Your life will still find your own paths from there. And that they may be good, rich, and wide is what I wish for you, more than I can say. What else can I tell you? It seems to me that everything has its proper emphasis. And finally, I want to add just one more bit of advice: to keep growing silently, earnestly, through your whole development, You can't disturb it any more violently than look outside and waiting for out. You can't disturb it more violently by looking outside, waiting for outside answers to questions that only your innermost feelings in your quietest hour can perhaps answer.
Some wisdom, a lot of wisdom in there.
Temple Grandin. She wrote that book.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
not one mention of cows.
She wrote that book. The thing I like about this book, there's a bit where he just talks about, like, even if you were locked in a jail cell and you couldn't see the light of day or the sounds of the world, he's like, you still have your whole life
Creativity.
inside of you. You still have your childhood in all your experiences, and that is more than enough to fucking create something.
Especially when it comes to poetry. Yeah.
It's all kind of just like, it's all inside you. Everything you need is inside you. And if it doesn't
I agree.
come true necessity, then it's not true art. And if you need anybody's validation or thoughts on it, then it hasn't come from necessity.
No,
You sound
this is
exactly like
I-
this. Yes, you do.
I can do it. I can
Fuck.
I'm Malkovich.
I can be John Malkovich. I forgot about that. I can be John Malkovich. Hi, I'm
My name
John
My name
Malkovich.
is John Malkovich.
I think
No,
Terry's got the
no.
best.
You sound exactly like this.
No, you sound exactly like this.
Yeah.
Funny is that we all have the same fucking algorithm.
Bill Hader. Yeah, no. I know. My wife actually sent that to me recently. So
Why are you and your friends all the same?
What? I watched the
That
new
was Jamie.
new
that's
watched
exactly.
Luke
I'm very
Holmes
turned on.
Terry.
He has a new one?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm watching it. I love him.
Pete Holmes has a new stand-up.
Oh yeah, I watched
Oh,
half.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it right now.
Got great
It was
hair in
really
it.
funny.
Got great hair in it.
Yeah, his hair does look
Blow.
quite good. I'm envious. But anytime I watch it, I'm like, yeah, that's Terry. That's him.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
you
I
know
understand
about
to
green
listen to
eggs
him.
and ham?
It's like if Pete Holmes, Ed Helms, and Rob McElhenney fucked, they would spawn Terrence.
They butt.
If they fucked,
You're Rob
Lumber.
Corddry. You're Zach Levine and Rob Corddry.
a rapist and a bald guy.
Who?
All right, well, I have to
Hey.
go. I have to go to my daughter.
I gotta
She's
go
sick,
too.
and I have to go.
I feel like you're always
Yeah.
using an excuse.
It's true. She's like barely breathing right now.
I gotta turn my AC on. I'm feeling a little under the weather myself.
I
But
gotta
I
go
power
home.
yeah.
through, guys.
Next
Power
week,
through.
I've been
Next
going
week,
flat
I
out
think
for weeks.
we're really gonna catch our groove.
Next week.
We got a Pete Charbonneau interview. So get some questions ready.
Clarence?
Should we all wear
Yeah.
suits?
Oh God, yeah, we should. We should be like very proper. Like call him Mr. Charbonneau.
Call to arms?
Cold arms.
Fucking, Dad, what do you think? I've been working out, Dad.
Hello?
Dad, look at me, Dad. Dad,
Jeez.
look.
Ooh. Ooh. Calling all the arms.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right, fellas. Keep it real.
Oh yeah.
YUNKJunk!